Good morning, Capricorn. I am here to do your reading for the end of June. And yes, it is very close to the end of June. But please, please remember that the readings are timeless. They are for, time is not linear. Time is fluid. So there could be something on the site here that you haven't seen that resonates today that I've done 2 or 3 months ago. So just know that just because it's getting close to the end of the month, it doesn't mean that this reading expires. It just means that the stuff that I'm talking about hasn't happened yet. So I'm here for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And I am going to ask Spirit to pick 3 cards for the overall energy from my deck, the Divine Energy Oracle. Yeah. So, if we could please have 3 cards, overall energy, please, for this reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for our friends who are Capricorn. Please remember, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. Take what you can and leave the rest. So, first one we have is live your soul, not your role. Great. So, interesting. Live your soul, not your role. So, you know, there's... I don't want to get too much into it, but live your soul, not your role. You know, there's when we grow up as children, we are pointed toward the corporate world, for instance. So it's known that when we are born, that we will grow up to the age of 5, we will begin school, we will face forward, we will get all the lessons from school, and then we will carry on to the corporate world. Live your soul, not the role. So this means that when you need to live what is inside of you, you need to find a way to bring out into the world what is in your soul. That's what it means by live your soul and not your role. Let's find 2 more cards, please, Spirit. If you can give us 2 more cards for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter for our friends who are Capricorn, please. 2 more cards. Overall energy of this reading. 2 more cards. Thinking. Oh, there we go. Be of service. What is be of service? You know what? That's the thing that you do when you are having a hard time in life. You pour yourself into service of others, and it will raise your vibration, and you will carry on your way from there. So just remember that to be of service to others and be open to love. Sometimes we think that we are open and sometimes we just are not, guys. You know, we have come from places where maybe we've been in many relationships that we've been hurt over and over and over again. We don't allow ourselves time to heal between those relationships. We just keep dragging the baggage from relationship to relationship. So please, stop dragging the bags around. Just put them down and decide that is going to be time for you to heal so you can be open to love. All right. That is the overall energy. Let's get to your reading. I am using the Moon Child Tarot for your reading. We're going to do a 9-card spread, and then we are going to clarify. We will clarify using the Universal Celtic Tarot. I have already prayed over these cards, so I am just going to get your energy all over them. I am going to ask Archangel Michael and Archangel Shemiel to come in for understanding and guidance through this reading for our Capricorn friends, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Great. If I could also have, please, my guides and angels available. All right. Here we go. Put these over here. Put these over here. I need some room. All right. So we need 9 cards, please. Spirit, if you could pick 9 cards for our Capricorn folks. 9 cards for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for our Capricorns. Anything that is best and for the highest good of Capricorn regarding love, money, and anything else you need them to know, please. 9 cards. If we could have 9 cards, please. Oh, we got some flippers. There is 1, and that one is the 10 of Wands. Do we have anything else that's flipped? I don't think so. Oh, it gave us 1. There we go. There is 2. That one is the Empress. And then we have the 7 of Cups. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse. We have the King of Swords. And we have the Fool. We have the Judgment card, and 2 more, please. 2 more. For those of you who are joining us for the first time today, welcome. Thank you very much for coming to this channel, 10 of Cups Tarot. I hope that you will hit the subscribe button and that you'll give me a thumb up on one of my videos. That would be awesome. It helps me help this community grow, helps me bring you free content. 1 more card, please. So this was the Knight of Pentacles, by the way. And then we just need 1 more card. Thank you to those who are coming back, who are here for me all the time. I appreciate you the most. All right, so the energy we're dealing with here is the Lovers. So it looks like somebody's in love, or somebody has love coming, one of the 2. So we can read these as past, present, future, and also past, present, future. I like to read the whole darn thing so you get as much information as you can. And I like to start at the heart of the matter, which is the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is someone who is always ready to speak his mind. He's highly intelligent. He is a really good public speaker. He's a good speaker in general. He's the kind of guy who might show up in life as maybe a lawyer, someone who is really good with his words, someone who can speak up on behalf of others and also on behalf of himself as well. So you may or may not know somebody who is a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, and this is the center of everything that's going on here. So we could be looking at legal disputes, we could be looking at anything. So let's read around here and see what's going on, then we'll get into some clarification. All right, so we start with the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is, you know, the maximum, the 10, the completion of your pain, the completion of the actions that people have taken against you, the burdens that you're carrying from the actions people have taken against you in the past. So you can go ahead and put those down, Capricorn. You do not need to carry those anywhere. It is time for you to drop those so you can start enjoying life. And then I do see the Empress. Now, the Empress is Taurus, generally Taurus and Libra, but the Empress is someone who is very self-assured. She's very confident. She is the creator. She's the mother, right? She's the mother of the deck. She has, whether she can bear children or whether she cannot, she is still a mothering energy. She's a mothering energy, and she will tend to mother all those around her, whether they are children or adults. She will take care of their needs and make sure that they have everything that they need, because she can't bear to see people that are going without. So the Empress is also someone who is very intuitive, highly intuitive, in fact, and she is someone who is in constant communication with spirit. So the Empress here and the 10 of Wands. So it could be here that the way I read these 2 cards is that you've got somebody that you know, Capricorn, that is in perhaps that is a light worker, someone that may be either psychic medium or someone who reads tarot, and this person is either helping you to drop your burdens or has advised you to drop your burdens. And this here, Empress, she is the creator, right? She creates children, she creates love, she creates relationships. She is the creator of the deck and the mother of the deck. And then we have the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is giving you opportunity. So this is much opportunity. This is a lot of opportunity, in fact. So once you drop your burdens and you have counsel with the Empress, that you are someone who is going to have a lot of options available to you. Dropping your burdens is huge, you guys. It is really huge. When you carry around resentment and anger and negative attitudes toward people, things, angry, why am I not getting what I need? This is what the creation is. This is the end result of that. This is the confusion. And some of you won't even get options at all. Some of you are making your own karma, are making your own anger. You're bouncing anger off the universe and it's bouncing its way back. So the person who is dropping their burdens is going to come up with a lot more opportunity. And opportunity can also look like a bit of confusion. So the 7 of Cups Cups here is showing a lot of opportunity. To me, it's also confusion. So don't be surprised, Capricorn, if you have a lot of stuff coming at you and you're not sure which thing to pick. Now, I would venture a guess, because we're looking at the bottom of the deck, that it could be in love. So you might have a lot of opportunity, a lot of emotional opportunity, because we're looking at cups here, right? Those are cups that are filled with emotion. So the Ten of Wands, putting down your burdens and consulting, or maybe acting as though you are the Empress, will bring you a lot of opportunity, emotional opportunity, and this may be where you find your person. Looking at the current energy here. So the way I look at it here is this is about 2 months ago, 6 to 8 months ago. I mean, sorry, 6 to 8 weeks ago. So we are looking here at May and April and May, June and July, August, September, and this way as well. So looking at the June and July information here, I see that there's a Page of Swords. Now, if you had somebody who was trying to get your attention, maybe somebody who is looking at you online, someone who is, you know, kind of creeping on your Facebook page to find out what you were doing. Maybe it's an ex, maybe it's an ex-lover, maybe it's someone that you used to be acquainted with. That person has stopped. So that person has stopped creeping on your social media, and they do still want to talk to you, but I don't think it is as pressing as it was before. So when the Page of Swords turns up in the reverse, to me as a reader, it is about communications that weren't all that important anyway. And this person has kind of backed off because they're not willing to come forward and speak with you, Capricorn. So they saw something on your social media that indicated that you were already dating someone, and I have a feeling this is maybe an ex-lover or someone from the past. The King of Swords is here, and this King of Swords could be the person that you're with now. So they don't have to be a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini, but they can have the energy of such. So this person is probably a good speaker. They're probably really good with their words. And you are having a new start. Card of Aries. So you have decided that you are going to have a new start with someone. It could be the King of Swords. It could be someone who is an air sign. It doesn't have to be. It could be someone who embodies the energy of an air sword or of the air sign, and it could be somebody who has an air sign in their sun, moon, or rising, right? Something that's very prominent. So yeah, it looks like you've had a new start with him. So I think that's made this person back off here. That they may see on social media that you now have someone, and so that's made this person back off, and they're just not interested anymore. Now, the person that you are interested in, it could be that it was someone either from a last life or someone from the past. It could have been an ex, of course. And I'm going to hear a bunch of people say, I'm not going back to the ex. Well, nobody's telling you to. But it could be someone. Now, when I say ex, it doesn't necessarily have to be someone that you were married to. It doesn't have to be someone that you were dating at all. It could be someone that you knew as a friend. And when they say ex, it means behind, right? It means in the past. So someone who is from the past may come forward. And this usually happens with Mercury retrograde. Thank you very much. And sometimes people come from the past to the forefront of your life to help you clean your karma. They don't know they're doing it. You don't know you're doing it, but the universe requires it. So you may find people popping up, ex-lovers, old friends, people you haven't talked to in a while. Maybe someone from school finds you on Facebook. But the Judgment card is about something coming from the past to the present to resurrect something, whether it's a friendship or a lover or an ex-husband or an ex-wife. It really doesn't matter who it is. It's someone coming from the past. So, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is here, and the Knight of Pentacles is bringing in a gift of love. So they're actually going to want to take you out. They're going to come and see you. Do you want to? They're bringing messages toward you, telling you that someone wants to someone is looking to date you, to be your spouse, be your significant other. We also have the Page of Pentacles, and that's the person who is bringing in the news. So they are bringing in gifts. Maybe they might want to take you out on a date. It could be flowers. They could, you know, that kind of thing. So they could bring you things that you would have in the 3D, something you taste, touch, and smell. That sort of gift. It could also be a gift of love. Just saying. Okay, so as I look at them from corner to corner here, I look at the 10 of Wands, you dropping your burdens here. And, you know, and as you drop the burdens, part of those burdens is the person who was watching you on social media, who is no longer doing that and doesn't really need to have that conversation with you because they see that you're in love with somebody else. But this person is, I believe, from your past. And so they still may come forward. I'm not saying that they've just backed off and they're not going to come forward anymore, but they may come forward because that's what planets in retrograde are doing at this time. So we just got out of Venus retrograde, hallelujah, because there was a lot of marriages and a lot of relationships that broke up during that time. And sometimes it does it for your good, right? We're all on a divine path. And sometimes we need to clear some energy to get on our divine path because we're trying to make decisions. And sometimes we don't make decisions based on what our divine path is because we don't really know what that is. And so if you don't consult the universe, you tend to make, you know, a judgment call. And sometimes that judgment call can be the wrong one. Judgment, right? Judgment call. So we are looking at the Empress, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. So the Empress is, of course, the creator, right? Someone who wants to create, someone who is the mother of the deck, very motherly, very kind, and people bloom around the Empress. This could definitely be your energy, actually. You could be carrying the energy of the Empress, and maybe this is what has attracted the King of Swords. The King of Swords is here, and I believe it's the Knight that is bringing in the information for the King of Swords. Now, the Knights don't work for the Kings, but, you know, the Kings will use them as messengers to get in their message. So this has been a long time coming, I believe. It's been a long time coming. It's been in the works for a while. And I think that if you haven't already seen this person or received messages, that this would be coming soon for you, Capricorn. Then we have the Seven of Cups up here. The Seven of Cups, one of the things you chose is to have a new start. So you chose to have an emotional new start with this person who is bringing in the gifts of love to you. All right. Let's look here and see what we can do to clarify the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is being clarified by the 7 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Wands being clarified by the 7 of Pentacles tells me that you are at the end of your burdens. You have dropped those, and now you're planting the seeds of intention. And the seeds of intention are that you meet someone. So I believe that is what the message is here. So you know, maybe that's about living your soul and not your role. Maybe you had been married and now you are no longer married. You're no longer in that role, and now you're living your soul. You're finding your actual love. So what else do we have for the 10 of Wands, please? What else do we have for the 10 of Wands, please? Oh, we did flip something. We flipped a few. I'm going to read them. All right, so we've got the 10 of Wands is clarified by the 7 of Pentacles. So now you're no longer waiting, right? You've put down your burdens. You're no longer carrying these burdens, and now you plant the seeds of intentions and you wait. And this is really, really necessary. We talked about that at the very beginning of the reading about healing yourself, making sure that you are sufficiently healed before you carry on into a new relationship. I have a feeling that after you put down the burdens and you do your healing, that someone is just going to show up and it's going to catch you by surprise. It isn't what you thought it might be. You know, you've kind of thought about, you know, should I settle down with somebody? And once you did, once you made that decision and put that out into the universe, bam, there you go. You get hit with the Knight of Swords who surprises you, you know, somebody surprises you and you are taken with this person. So the Temperance is here. So that is reminding you to keep yourself in check, right? You want to keep yourself not hot, not cold, kind of in the middle. And then we have the Devil. There is a lot of attraction here. Incredible attraction with this person that just, bam, comes out of nowhere. Why is the Empress here, please? Is the Empress here, please? The Empress, please. Come on now. My cards are tired. I've used them a lot today. Come on, Empress. What do we have for the Empress, please? Clarify the Empress. There we go. Ooh, look at that. We've got the Emperor, and he's clarifying the Empress. Guess what that is? That is a soulmate connection. That's the mother and the father of the deck. So we have the Emperor clarifying the Empress. Absolutely, then your energy is the Empress. We have the High Priestess here, which is telling us that this union here is divinely orchestrated here. This is a divine couple, divine feminine, divine masculine, and it has been made so by the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess can also hold some secrets, right? That is what she does. So a lot of people talk with her. A lot of people get advice from her because she is older and she has a lot of life experience. She has a lot of wisdom, and she is very, very much always in touch with spirit. So she's very close to her spiritual side. She's very close to spirit themselves. So you are going to talk with her and find out what is going on here. So the Ace of Swords tells me that there's some clarity that's needed here, that you now know that you have found your soulmate, and there is some clarity here. So you speak to the High Priestess to find out what is going on. Now, I've got another deck here, and what I want to do is clarify this High Priestess right now, because she is the one, she is the keeper of secrets. I'm going to find out if she is keeping any secrets. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I would like to clarify the High Priestess for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Please, why is the High Priestess here? Is she keeping secrets? And if she is, what sort of secrets is she keeping, please? Are there any secrets we need to know about? Well, she's going to tell you to just, keep your temperance. Make sure that you are on even keel. Make sure you are healed. And then you should be able to go forward in this relationship without an issue. She is... the secret that she's keeping is, I believe your Emperor has been doing a lot of juggling. So this may mean that he has another life, had another life. Maybe he, was married before. Maybe he had a relationship before, and he is doing a lot of juggling. So there is juggling, and he is juggling another love. So someone that he used to be in love with. And so I do believe that he could either still be married, or he is... he's either still married or in the process of divorce, I guess. So separated, ready for divorce. Okay, so not such a big deal, right? Because that happens all the time. We meet folks who are at the end of one relationship and heading into another. Seven of Cups, please. If I could have clarity on the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is clarified by the Chariot. So the Seven of Cups is being clarified by Cancer, the Chariot, which is a vehicle, right? So you and your soulmate lover could live a distance from each other. And so you're going to have to go back and forth within a vehicle in order to see each other. The Hermit is here. You're going to think about that. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to pick him from all seven, or her from all seven, in order to have to go back and forth, go back and forth to be able to see this person? You've gone into hermit mode. Hermit mode, card of Virgo, by the way. And this could be a Virgo that you're going back and forth to see. But nonetheless, you are sort of making a decision. Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? I'm not really sure. And I don't think you're sure either, because the Eight of Swords is here. And it's kind of you being up in your head, right? It's thinking and overthinking. So Capricorn, I think you need to stop overthinking the situation and just let it play out as it will. See how it works. See how it works out. You never know. Page of Swords in reverse. Why is that here? Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse is the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're thinking about moving away, or they are thinking about moving closer to you, one of the two. Or you are thinking about how nice it's going to be to get out of the chaos and into the calm. That this person really does calm you. And yep, you're thinking about that. So you're trying to... The Capricorns that I know are kind of overthinkers. And so I do believe that this Hanged Man is here because you are overthinking. You are trying to look at it from every possible corner to find out if there's a flaw. What's going on here? You know, is this person going to shove me in the corner like the last person did and then carry on? Like, you're trying to find a flaw. And I suggest that you don't. You don't need to try and find a flaw. There's enough flaws in all of us. But this has you thinking and overthinking just because this seems a little bit too perfect to you. And he has a calming influence on you, or she has a calming influence on you. What else do we have for the Page of Swords in reverse, please? Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse, please. Nope, nothing. Okay, so King of Swords, please. If you can clarify the King of Swords. There we go. King of Swords. Oh, okay, so the King of Swords is someone that you're walking away from, actually. So maybe you are also married. You could have been in a relationship prior to this. The King of Swords is someone who is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. It could be someone that you were in a relationship with. Doesn't have to be that, but it looks like you're walking away from the King of Swords. You're walking away from the 8 Cups to find your 2 of Cups. And then we have the 5 of Cups. You are looking back. So that tells me that you have a history with the King of Swords. That this King of Swords is someone who has spoken up, spoken against you, made you feel really bad by the things they have said to you. And the 5 of Cups shows me that you are, you know, looking into the past, right? Now, when you look too far into the past, you get depressed. I'm just saying, you guys, you look too far into the future, you get anxious. Take the counsel, live in the now, live in this day, get this day over with, and then go into the next day. And then we have the Magician. You have manifested all of this. So you've manifested the walking away from the King of Swords. So you could manifest this new start here. Why do we have the Fool here, please? Why do we have the Fool? The Fool is here because of the 5 of Swords. You're really going to fight for this new start. So you really want to get away from this, this kind of energy here of overthinking, thinking and overthinking. You want to get away from the King of Swords, who is really harsh words for you. You want to manifest this new Fool. You want this new start, and the 5 of Swords is here because you're going to work really hard at that. Page of Pentacles is here. So maybe you're looking at taking in a pentacle to someone because you're not going to lose this opportunity. You want the 10 of Pentacles this time. You're not playing. You want to find the 10 of Pentacles this time. It's been a long time coming, I think. The Judgment is the 3 of Cups. So the Judgment tells me that when this person comes from your past, if they're from a past life, that could be that you guys have had lifetimes together and that you're really happy to see this person. You don't know why you guys fit together like a puzzle, but you do. And that is probably one of the reasons why they could have been with you for many lives past. But this is someone who you're very happy with. Also, this could indicate that, yes, again, that the Emperor has, that the Emperor may be getting out of an old relationship. So you may be in a third-party connection. Maybe you know it, maybe you don't, but I have a feeling that you might want to check with your person to find out. Or it could be you. It could be you, the person who isn't quite divorced yet, and that would be a third-party connection as well, right? But you know that this person who has come for you is your 6 of Cups. They are your soulmate, and you are going to fight tooth and nail to keep that. Now, you're kind of undecided in yourself. You're still worried you're going to get hurt. You're looking at past stuff and basing your past on the present. Don't do it. You're undecided as to whether you want to recognize this person as your 6 of Cups. But I'm telling you, Spirit is saying that they are. Knight of Pentacles. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here, please? Knight of Pentacles. Anything for the Knight of Pentacles, please. Clarify. There we go. We've got the Three of Wands. So the Knight of Pentacles is slowed down. It looks like the Three of the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is waiting. So the Knight of Pentacles is kind of waiting here, and I'm not sure why. We do have the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is bringing in messages of love, but it looks like everything has slowed itself down because the Three of Wands is about waiting. I do believe that this is your Nine of Cups. This is your wishes fulfilled, that you fall in love with this person who is bringing in the messages of love for you. Also, this person could be younger than you. It's a page, right? The Page of Cups. This person could have young ideas of love, which is kind of nice because it's a refresher, right? It is refreshing to have a new take on love after you've been in one relationship for a very long time. It's really lovely to have someone come in and bring new, fresh love in. We have the Knight of Wands, which tells me that this is going to be a very passionate union. You're going to be allowed to speak your mind, which is something that you're not used to, I don't think. Capricorn, you're not used to being able to speak your mind without this King of Swords cutting you off and telling you what is what. Then we have the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands again is about the beginnings of passion. Why do we have the Page of Pentacles here, please? Why do we have the Page of Pentacles? Page of Pentacles, please. Page of Pentacles is here because of the Six of Pentacles. So when this person comes in with this pentacle, the message that they're bringing is, you know what, there's a lot of reciprocity here. I don't know that that's something that you've experienced in a very long time, but I have a feeling that you're really going to love the reciprocity that's coming from this relationship. That's one of the gifts, I believe, that is coming. Oh, got a flipper here. This person that is coming to you, be kind to them. They have been through it. So they have been through a relationship that has gone bad, and they want to start anew with someone who will give them reciprocity. Yeah, they're dropping their burdens as well. Same as you, right? They've had something that's come to a painful end, and I think that's why they're coming in slowly. They do have passion for you, but they're coming in slowly to you, and they are bringing messages of love for sure. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is you, Capricorn. You are the Queen of Pentacles. You are the person who loves to help everybody. You are the multitasking queen. You are someone who is financially stable. You probably are a business owner. You could be, maybe you're not, but nonetheless, you are making your pentacles and you're saving them just like any other Capricorn would. All right. Do we have any more advice for our Capricorn folks? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Any advice, please? Any advice for our Capricorn folks? Oh, one sticking out. Wake-up call. The wake-up call, I believe, is that you have a soulmate on your hands. I think this person coming forward for you has been waiting to come forward for a while. So that's why I think there's someone that you've known from the past. Seek hidden treasure. I believe this person coming forward is your treasure. So make sure you get to know them before you discount them. Speak up. And I think that you have finally figured out how to do that. And this person that is coming your way is very much the kind of person who would allow you to speak up and make no judgments. Get to know them before you decide to say no, Capricorn. One more card here. We are going to pick a card from the universe, love connection, the notes from the universe on love and connection. Let's pick one from the middle here. We have you glow, we beam. Neat. It says, in case anyone should ask, your heart isn't so large because of your wings. It's your wings that are so large because of your heart. Sometimes loving so much can be pretty heavy. Thanks for all you've shared. The universe. P.S. It's just another one of those nutty body algorithm things. That's cool. So yeah, you know, you do love so much, Capricorn. You do love so much. You're always kind to others. Take a moment to let someone be kind to you, because the Queen of Pentacles, that's what she is. She is love, and she deserves to have that. And when we're looking here, is it here? Yeah, it's the reciprocity. You deserve that. Okay, that's all. I'm going to go for now. Thanks for watching, Capricorn. If you have any questions, please look below. Everything you need to know about booking a reading with me, about anything you want to know about my nails, everything is in the description below. You can email me or send me a message from my website. Thank you so much.